What up, YouTube? Timu's here. It's my throwback segment where I talk about the films that turns 10 and 20 this week. Alright, the films turning 10, we got the Queen Latifah comedy Just Right, which starred Queen Latifah, Common, and in it you got Queen Latifah who portrays this physical therapist named Leslie Wright, who lands the dream job of working with this basketball superstar Scott McKnight, played by Common, and he ends up falling in love with him, but but of course, Scott is very obvious to Leslie's romantic overtures with the attention of this other woman named Morgan, played by Paul Penn. Just Right was an okay film. It wasn't like great. It wasn't all that. It wasn't all that. But Queen Latifah and Khan both had some pretty good chemistry with one another. It was really cute, charming. It wasn't a great film, but it wasn't all as bad. All right. Also, turning 10, we got Larry to Juliet, which it's a pretty decent film. It's where this young woman named Sophie, played by Amanda Seyfried, and while visiting this woman named Veronica, while visiting Veronica, Italy, to be with her busy fiance. She ends up visiting a well where that is the heartbroken and leaves a note to Shakespeare's tragic heroine Juliet, and she also ends up finding one such letter from 1957, and so Sophie ends up deciding to write it to this now elderly author named Claire, played by Vanessa Redgrave. And Last Juliet was pretty decent. I mean, Amanda Seyfried was really charming in it. This was an interesting flick. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Letters to Juliet, go check that one out. Vanessa Redgrave was pretty great in this. It's like a Shakespeare film without not being based on a Shakespeare flick. All right, turning 10, we got Robin Hood, not the Taron Egerton disaster, which was horrible, but the Robin Hood with Russell Crowe, which was not even as good. I would say this one, the Russell Crowe one, was slightly a little better than the Taron Egerton one, but that's not really saying much. The Russell Crowe one was still not so good. You got Kate Blanchett as Marion. You got some interesting cast members here. The Russell Crowe Robin Hood just didn't. It fell flat, and one of Ridley Scott's misfires. So yeah. All right, film turning 20. Oh boy, the film that turns 20. All right, we got a few ones. We got Center Stage, which of course was just announced that they're making a Center Stage TV show. And Center Stage was a dancing film that actually made a star out of Zoe Saldana. Pretty nice dancing flick. There's also Coming Soon, which is a coming of age film with Gabby Hoffman, Trisha Velsey, and Bonnie Root. There's the Shakespeare film Hamlet with Ethan Hawke, also starring Julia Stiles, Bill Murray. That did not really get much love, but that one's okay. There's the Jamie Foxx horrible comedy Held Up. Oh god, that movie was so bad. There's the Dave Chappelle and Norm Macdonald classic Screwed, which is a bit of a guilty pleasure. It's not that good of a film. Norm Macdonald. I adore Norm Macdonald. Dave Chappelle is always great, but the film, the big one that turns 20 this week, is probably one of the worst motion pictures ever made. That film goes by the name of Battlefield Earth. The classic with John Travolta with dreadlocks. Starring Forrest Whitaker, Barry Pepper. Let me just go out of this way to say it. Battlefield Earth sucked. It is one of the worst motion pictures that has ever been made in cinema. I mean, this film literally is it's a disaster. It's not good. It's horrible. It has terrible acting, and one of the terrible acting goes is from John Travolta. This movie is one of the worst science fiction films that was ever made. I mean, it is based on like a story of by L. Ron Hubbard, I believe. The heck, the director has not even done a movie, has not even done hardly anything since. I mean, this movie literally won a Razzie. It even was one, was nominated, like was awarded with the worst picture of the decade. It's abysmal. If you guys have never seen Battlefield Earth, don't see it. It's just it's not a good movie at all, and it's one of the worst things to ever come out of cinema. And yeah, this is a whole big rant on Battlefield Earth. I gotta do like a little Battlefield Earth full on review because it's just abysmal. And if you just don't ever, I mean, if you guys want a good laugh, go ahead and check out Battlefield Earth. But other than that, Battlefield Earth, yeah. Anyway, let me leave with you guys. Which of these films actually stand out to you the most? My favorite films out of the 10-year one is actually Larry to Juliet. That was actually a pretty cute, charming little film. My favorite films out of the 20 years, I'll probably go with possibly Center Stage. Definitely the one is not Battlefield Earth. That's in a different list. Anyway, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Movie Sign.